Go ahead and get started. Questions for the players. Who's first? Andy?
Hey, Juwan, I don't know if you're into mathematical symmetry or not, but you had the triple-double today. 10 rebounds, 10 points, 10 assists. That adds up to 30. You played 30 minutes. Your plus-minus was 30, and your team won by 30. Any comment?
No comment. No, I just think it was a great, offensive scheme throughout the whole game. I think we really just had trust in each other throughout the whole game. Trusting them for finding me and then reciprocating that and getting them open shots.
Just to stay on the triple-double point, though, what does it mean to you to just be one of only two guys in this school that's won 5 national titles and everything else? You'll only be the second guy to ever do that here.
It means a lot. Triple-double is very hard to come by. You don't see too many people do this. You see this being only the second one in school history. I really don't know what to say.
Forgive the process question, but at what point did you kind of realize you were working on it? Because it certainly seemed like there was, I think when you got your 10th assist, you kind of knew what was going on.
Yeah, Johnny was keeping me up to date on it. He told me I only needed 2 more assists to get to 10 and 1 more basket. And then when I threw it to Al, I just kept telling him to shoot it. I told him when we were going down the court, I was like, regardless, as soon as I throw it, just shoot it. And then he made it, and then I just gave all glory to God.
Al, what does it say maybe about Juwan, a guy who's played so many different roles in his 4 years here, done so many different things, a guy who is able to get a triple? What does it say about Juwan?
You just see all the hard work coming into the light, really. He's a hard worker, he does everything for us, and he's just a great guy. So I feel like if anybody, he deserves this, and it's an honor to be a part of it with him.
Al, a career high 18 points for you tonight. Just what was working really well for you offensively?
Just my teammates finding me and trusting me, and I feel like they had the confidence in me, and I was just knocking it down, as Juwan would say.
I guess to follow up on that, Al, how comfortable are you in just kind of knowing where your shots are? It feels like you're stepping into everything just really smoothly this year, whether it's attacking the rim or looking for space for threes.
We go over this in practice, so it's nothing new to me. We just get the rest in practice, and I feel like it translates to the game for me right now.
Juwan, you guys have this 12-day layoff coming up. I mean, once you get back to practice on the 27th, what are a couple of things you feel like this team needs to maybe fine-tune before you get back into Big Ten play?
I think everything can use a little fine-tuning, but I think specifically just starting off strong. We had a couple games where we didn't do that as well, but I think tonight we were really weathering the storm. We were really coming out. We weren't really just throwing the ball away the first 10 possessions, and I think we really ran our stuff. So just continuing to build off that, and then also just staying connected on the defensive end, getting those stops early on, really setting the tone for the rest of the game.
Obviously, you've had more than 10 points, you've had more than 10 rebounds. Your previous career high in assists was 5. Why was the passing as good as it was tonight?
I really don't know. I kind of feel like I always just pass that way. Sometimes I pass more than others, but I think just our team, the guys were doing good, finding gaps in the defense, and I was just finding them in those gaps.
Just one quick follow-up. That bounce pass you threw, best pass you ever thrown in a live game? Top 5, top 10?
Top 3.
Top 3 along with, you do remember what else you played?
I've done that pass a couple times, so I just say all 3 of those tied. Yeah.
You had a 15-point lead at halftime and then came out and scored the first 10 points in the second half. Was there an emphasis at halftime of a fast start in the second half?
We just, we didn't want to let up. We wanted to keep our intensity up from the first half, and we wanted to come out strong, and we wanted to make sure we didn't miss a beat, I would say.
Both of you guys, the team has really picked up the sharing of the ball. 25 assists in the last game, 21 assists in this game, and of course Juwan's a big night tonight as well. But the ball movement seems to really be improving for you guys.
Yeah, I would say it's just been a point of emphasis in practice. The ball moves faster than anybody on the court, and so I think just finding open guys as quick as possible, advanced passes, things like that. It really gives people confidence, and confidence is contagious.
Just to piggyback off what you said, I feel like Coach has really emphasized it into our offense, and I feel like we just we do it so much in practice, it's just translating over.
Juwan, I presume, when you were sitting on 8 points, did coach call that inbounds play for you? Did you know that was coming to the timeout?
Oh yeah, he kind of said that he wanted to get another triple double, so he called that up and we executed it.
Juwan, just how valuable was it for a week like this where guys like Demise and Clifton and Jake were able to maybe get some run? How valuable was it for them to kind of go into this holiday break and just build some confidence, going into
I think you said it right there at the latter part of your statement, just building some confidence going into the Big Ten season. We're going to need those guys at any time for them to step up, like Cliff at Penn State. Whenever their number is called, they have to be ready.
I guess the flip side for either of you, some guys, especially some young guys, have had to play a lot of minutes, and Archie's talked about using this week to maybe not have to get some of those out of their legs. Just how important is maybe this long break going to be for some of the younger guys who've played a lot of minutes early to just get fresh again?
Say it one more time.
Sorry, it was a long question. I apologize. A lot of the young guys on this team have had to play a lot of minutes early in the season because of injuries and depth and things like that. How important has been this week and then this break coming up to just get some of those guys fresh again?
I feel like, a break from this would do them very well because they've been playing real hard, a lot of minutes, and I feel like this break will do good. A couple of days off, and then when we come back, we're right back to it.
Behind you, Zach.
Thank you. I just want real quick to go back to the assist portion of this. I guess how much pride did you just take in that number basically, and how have you just developed that part of your game to become the passer that you are?
I really don't know how I got so good at passing. I've never really done it like all the way up until I pretty much got here where I wasn't like the man anymore. I never passed, so I don't know where that came from, but it's just something I've really taken pride in, just getting other people's shots. I love when everybody else shines, like Al having a career high tonight. I just love when those guys have great nights like that.
All right, guys, thank you. I believe the 64.8% is a season high for us. Does that beat Marquette? That's also the highest in Coach Miller's career for any team he's coached.